So now he's like, "You're playing different," and I go, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You're starting to do shit that other people don't do." I,
What?
because I never watched a fucking video. I'm sorry, Street Fighter fans. I don't watch. I never. I mean, I've watched Sanford play live. I've watched Dominion play live. I watched Justin play live. But I'm not like recording it in my head and saying, "Oh, this is what I got to do." No, I'm not going to deny. I went with Sagat for a little while, and I was like, spam the fireballs and use that motherfucking roundhouse, and I should be good. And then I was like, it's not working for me. So I said, move on to somebody else. And then I went to Honda, and I was like, yo, I got my fucking grab, I got my fucking my hands, I got my fucking belly flop, and I got my fucking my headbutt. I'm like, I got some decent tools, I'm cool. And I was doing all right. And then he turns around, and I finally started beating him matches. And he's like, dude, he's like, you do shit. He's like, if you go to a tournament with the shit that you do, you are going to beat people because you do shit that most people don't do.
Yep.
Because I looked at the game, and when I analyzed it, like, I know, I'll tell you right now, if you play me, I'm fucked. I don't use focus attacks good. I don't use them good because I'm old school, and there was no motherfucking thing as a focus attack. I didn't even know you could use it to absorb shit. That's how bad I was.
You know what the thing about fighting games is, though? It's a lot of psychology involved. And the dumb thing about fighting games is when you play the really good players, they get hit with the unexpected. So they expect the unexpected, and then you hit them with what's expected.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of them fall for, and myself included, fall for it as well. And these fighting games, a lot of people don't accept the fact that it's guessing. All right, it's guessing. These fighting games are about guessing right in situations, defensively and offensively. It's a guess. It's a guessing game. That's what fighting games are. Broken down, it's guessing. You're in a vortex, it's a guess. It's unblockables in games, but there's no guessing unblockables. That's the cheap shit about the game. But overall, it's guessing.
I mean, I've gotten raped by Cammy, and it made me want to. And I've admitted this on the show before. I did bite an NES controller in half out of anger one day. I almost, except the only problem is I got a motherfucking Mad Cat stick, and I won't have no teeth if I try to bite that shit in half. But I was playing a Cammy player, and the motherfucker was just blowing me the fuck up, and it was so bad that I was like, did they not look at this character and say, this is just some real bullshit? But then, rather than say that, I said, there's got to be a way to beat it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find it. Because of, once again, like I said, the time that I put in. Now, the shit with Sakura that Chris G does. There's got to be a way. Oh, how big's this for a way? Keep the bitch away from you.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It's difficult as hell.
It sucks and it's hard.
It's difficult as hell.
But basically that's what you have to do. It's like Retsukuma said, it's rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
I mean, like when I use Honda, you damn well know I'm jumping back with fierces on you a lot if you're a jumping motherfucker. Because I know that shit fucking godlike for him. That's one of his few things that are really good. So I'm like, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The thing people aren't noticing about Chris G's successful Sakura is she is a character that does a lot of damage when she gets in, right? So you have to take into account that it's kind of difficult for her to get in because she's doing so much damage. Capcom tried to make every single character have a weakness to be exploited. So I will give them that. Like, if you break every single character down, I could tell you every single character's weakness. And it's up to the player to exploit that weakness. The problem is, certain characters have too much strengths that override their weaknesses. So there's no true balance in the game. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why people complain about Sakura, complain about Morgan, because Chris G's dominating with them. If Chris G wasn't dominating with the character and was just winning, people wouldn't complain about Sakura.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. People are just bitchy because he's winning. That's just what it is. And they're finding an excuse as to why he's winning. If he won a major, right? If he won a major and then he lost the next major, then won the next major after that, and then lost the next major after that, then lost the next major after that, but then won one after that, people went bitch. But he's winning major after major after major and placing major and major and major after major. That's what it is. It's the consistency that angers the people.
Now, Red just said that he watched you keep Sakura out for 70 seconds, get stunned, and lose in 15.
Right.
Shit is that stupid.
That's, I mean, that is to the point of like, all right, I'm not all for patches and, usually deal with what you got to deal with. But if you could keep somebody out for 70 seconds in a 99-second thing or a 95-second round and lose in 15, you need to put a patch out.
I'm guessing
All right,
you
no,
use
wait. Now I'm going to show you how real I am. I'm going to show you how real I am about the situation. Real talk, that's what makes me Sanford fucking Kelly, though. Because I play a character that has to do that and play perfect in order to make myself better. That's why I picked Sagat. Because Sagat is a character that you have to be perfect with. Unlike these other characters.
Yeah, I found that. I will say this. I found that by using him. I found that out, and that's kind of why I was like, you know what? I need, being that I ain't played Street Fighter since fucking Turbo. I need a little bit of a little handicap. Remember in Super Nintendo you could set the stars up. I need a character where the stars go up to the max a little bit, so I feel a little bit better that if I'm gonna lose, I'm going to be like, well, at least I hate him a couple of times. But now, like I said, now that I'm going to use Ryu, and Ryu's, I've always hated the hero. I hate Liu Kang. I hate Ryu. I liked Ken, but apparently Ken is too gimmicky, and I really just can't find myself producing results with him. So I gave up on him.
Ken's not that gimmicky.
Fernando, he's kind of gimmicky in Street Fighter 4.
Not that much.
Yo, them EX Tatsu spams in the air are kind of gimmicky, dog.
Yeah, that's basically what you're doing. You're living off of those, and I'm like,
you're basically living off those. In high level play, if you watch Michael Tan and you watch those other top level Kens, they all do it, man. They all just throw a Tatsu out in the air, hoping that it hits you.
And the problem with that is it can get fucked up.
That's just what it is. Because Ken, honestly, he gets kept out.
Yeah.
Gets kept out.
Jury, I don't know much about. I've heard mixed thoughts on Jury. I've heard
Jury's a great character. She just doesn't do enough damage.
Yeah. And then of course, Little Miss Sherry with what's her name, Viper. Viper to me, I think Viper's a very viable character.
Yes, but she takes skill to win with.
Yeah.
She takes skill to win with. No. She takes skill to use a high level play. She doesn't take skill to win with that much, because she can spam burn kicks and most of the community can't block.
Preach, brother, preach.
Yeah. Honestly, you need to have high execution to use her.
You have to have execution.
That's it.
Just think of it this way. All right, how you just made that statement. The reason why Injustice is taking a hurting is because its roots are MK. Motherfuckers coming from the world of a block button, having to learn how to do cross blocks, and that's their thing where they're like, what the fuck? That shouldn't have hit me. I was blocking. No, dude, it's called a cross-up. If you don't know what a cross-up is, I'm sorry. You are an 09 or 11 or whatever the fuck year you want to give.
I would just like to say that I come from a world where you have to hold blocking. If you've known me for a very long time, which Fernando has known me for almost 17 years now. Before I even joined the FGC, I've known Fernando, who is OBS EMP the game. I grew up with the guy. I come from Tekken. Tekken was my first fighting game, which is something that a lot of people don't know. I also come from Soul Calibur, so I'm used to a block button because I used to play Soul Calibur and Soul Blade. So for me, block buttons are really not an issue for me. For a lot of other people, they have a problem adjusting to that because it's a different thing. and they have a problem adjusting to tiers. Like for instance, when a character is overpowered in a game, I pick a character that isn't overpowered to beat that character, but not necessarily beat the character, beat the player playing the character. Because at the end of the day, the player has to play the character to the potential that the character should be played at, and most players psychologically can't do that. I'm confident that I can outsmart a player to the point where they won't beat me because of their character. They'll beat me because of the player, because they're better than me. So I feel that my skill can force them to have to play me at my level. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's why I pick characters like Sagat that are not overpowered, and that's why I pick Ken in vanilla. Yeah, I picked Sagat towards the end because I was just fucking tired of losing to Justin. I just couldn't stand it. You know I don't like losing to Justin in any game. That's
true.
Justin is my nemesis. Any game that Justin beats me in, I'm gonna do what the fuck I have to do to beat him. Period.
And just because you said that, bruh, that makes me like want to go on to the next point. But let you finish though.
And that's just a personal thing for me. Not personal as in like, oh, I hate him in real life. Justin's my
No,
boy.
it's a competitiveness.
That's my homie. But if it wasn't for Justin, there would be no me. All right, there would be no me if there was no Wong. Wong made me, so he made me, but he won't fucking break me. Every time I see him, I get the urge to want to kill him. I want to beat him in every game that he plays, just because I know that he's the reason why I'm as good as I am now. Now, with saying that, it also makes me sad to see that he's not as hungry as he used to be because of the sponsors, which is fine. You know, so I don't have any incentive to want to play him as much as I used to because, you know, everything is WWE now. It's not WWF. So he's going to do whatever. John Cena's going to do whatever he has to do to make sure that he makes the money that he needs to make. He doesn't need to wrestle anymore.
Yeah.
He just needs to entertain.
Right. Yep.
He wrestled.
Puto Red asked is, what's your thought on Infiltration's Oni at the Korean qualifier?
What did I think about it?
Yeah.
I actually didn't see the footage. I just heard that he used him, and that was it. I heard that he qualified when he played Momochi, and he just picked Oni.
Right. I mean, I fucked around. Like I said, I went through the whole arsenal of characters, and at the end of the day, I had to settle on two that I thought that would give me my best results. Am I going to turn around and say, "Oh, I bonded with these guys"? No, Ryu's Ryu. Ryu is the white gi from Karate Champ. Yeah, Ken is the motherfucking red gi. I would rather the red gi than the white gi, but hey, look, I took what I feel at NEC will at least give me at least a couple of wins. You know, and it's funny, like I said a couple of weeks ago, the first time I actually played Street Fighter, the first tournament that I went to when I came back to the scene was I wound up playing Jaha my first round in fucking Street Fighter, and I used the Mortal Kombat PDP stick to play him.
Oh my god!
And I said to him, if I beat you one round, I win. And he went, what? I said, I ain't played this game since I think 1993. So I said, if I beat you, I win. And I played him with fucking Ken because I thought Ken was viable. He used Rufus. I beat him around. He beat me the first round. I beat him the second round. I said, I win. He beat me the third round, and then I didn't realize it was, 2 out of 3. I said, nah, that's it. I won. I'm done. I'm fucking... He's like, but you got to play me one more. I said, nah, I'll go into losers. And I didn't even go into losers. I was like, I just wanted to prove a point that I could still fucking play it. And then I haven't touched it since. And he must have looked at me like, what the fuck was that? Here comes some dude with a Mortal Kombat stick playing Street Fighter that says he hasn't played the game in 20 years. He got his one win and walked away. Now, by no means, there was a lot of players back in the day when we were growing up, pre-Chinatown days, that were from Long Island, that were like...
Broadway Arcade, Playland.
And they were phenomenal, especially when y'all call it tick throws now. We call them block throws. But motherfuckers would come in with Sagat and shit, Zangief, and you just knew it was over. Jab, 360. Jab, 360. Come in with a knee, jab, 360.
Man, I used to play all types of games, going Samurai Showdown,
Samurai Showdown was the shit because you always tried to finish with the fucking fatality.
Yeah.
You know, I used, who was that motherfucker? I used the guy that had it looked like those sheets that he would throw up when he would throw his sword. I don't remember them. Yeah, they looked
Hanzo?
like.
Was it Ninja?
No. He was like, he looked like the motherfucker from. Did you ever see Azumi the movie?
No.
He wore white. He had the sword, but he also, when he would throw things up, it looked like a square piece of paper in front of him.
Sasamaru?
I think that's
No, he means fucking Genjiro, nigga.
Genjiro. There you go.
Genjiro,
That's part two. Yeah,
Part
that's part
two.
two right there. It's Genjiro.
That was just,
with that stupid ass record.
that was my favorite character.
That retarded ass record.
Yeah,
That shit was so dumb.
I love this attitude. Man. He had a badass attitude.
Yeah, his attitude was just like, yo, he was like, it was like a Vega kind of meets fucking, I'll kick your ass, but I'm purdy.
He was not. Genjiro wasn't like that. The whole story of Genjiro was hearing that Haomaru was the shit. He was like, I don't fucking think so. And he decided to just beat the shit out of everyone to prove that he was just a badass motherfucker. He was like, fuck everyone else. This is where it ends. And it, ultimately, like in his ending, he realizes that, you know, he'll never fucking have to stop killing people because it's like, well, there's always going to be somebody better that he's going to fuck with. It was mostly a Sagat story in Samurai Showdown. Like, that's what he robbed it from, which was sad. But overall, I mean, SNK games are a whole different fucking beast, man.
I'll tell you something.
SNK games are a beast.
I had a Neo Geo. Dude, that $700 motherfucking, people crying about a $500 system. That was a $700 system back in 1993.
That was back in the day.
Yeah, 125 meg cartridge. It's only $220. You're like, what?
That shit was expensive, man.
It was.
We used to go, because the arcade cabinet, all it was the game system with the cartridges in there.
Yep.
So we used to crack the back of the machine open and take the fucking games.
I think the worst system I ever purchased was the Virtual Boy.
You actually bought that?
Wow.
Why did you buy that?
Wow.
Triforce told him to buy that shit.
Triforce is like,
No.
this is going to be the future of gaming.
Like Sanford, red on red is the future. Your eyes will not hurt. They are bullshit.
Like Toys R Us actually let you try it out. Why would you buy it?
Sanford was like, I can't see, nigga. That hurts momentarily.
Dude, I was at the E3. I was at the E3 when they were displaying it. And they had the Super Mario World, and I'm looking at this thing, and within like 5 minutes, I'm like, yo, my fucking eyes hurt, dude.
Such a shame.
It's like watching a red Mario run around was annoying as fuck.
I returned it the same week, man. I couldn't do it. It was torture.
World Heroes, that was another one Smurf said. World Heroes was a great game too, man.
It was good, yeah. I like Perfect. War Heroes Perfect.
Rasputin.
You guys ever played Fighters History?
Oh yeah.
And Dynamite, my nigga. Zazzy all day.
Fighters History was awesome. You get to fight. Come on, any game where you get to fight Karnov. I'm like, Karnov, really? I fucking played that side-scrolling game.
First of all, my nigga, World Heroes had Hulk. I'm done. World Heroes had Hulk Hogan. I was gone. That's how that shit got.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about him in that. I used Rasputin.
Oh, that dude.
And then I used the fucking, well, I forgot what we'll call him Hanzo or whatever the hell his name is. The red and the blue ninjas.
Yeah, you and Ken.
I want to know, James, do you know when Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is coming out?
What?
Because because Tatsunoko vs. Capcom didn't have as much of a following as Marvel 2 had. I feel so for them to make a part 2 of it was kind of a slap in the face to the Marvel 3, like people that are missing.
But see, the funny shit was no one cared about TVC, and TVC was literally the fucking beta engine for that game. And I gotta admit, I will give Martin that much credit when he said, "Y'all need to complain about this shit." He said, "Y'all need to complain about this."
He did say that.
He did complain about Zero and TVC, and then then Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came out, and Zero was just the fucking same. It was the same combos, and then people wonder why Martin was a beast. Like Martin wasn't a beast because he fucking advanced in the game. It was the same goddamn character. That's why he was such a beast with fucking he was. He was killing motherfuckers with Zero, but he was doing TVC combos.
Yep.
Them shit's so good. They
You know,
couldn't fuck with-
Zero was in what's it? SVC
SVC.
versus Capcom?
Yeah,
he
we
was
just
at-
talked about that.
He was the best in that too.
Yep.
What about rival schools?
Ooh, rival school.
Fucking Batsu, man.
Yeah, tardy counters.
Yeah, too.
I got tardy counters.
Yeah, that
forgot to play.
soccer kid. I don't know what the fuck their names were.
I don't either.
Ryoko, I think.
Something, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
What happened to
there was
that?
that whole generation of games. You know, it was like a saturation. There was like, all right, the fighting game scene went like this. You had your Street Fighter, your Mortal Kombat that came out, and then came out we'll call it the period, because somebody was bleeding for a month and decided to come out with like spoofs.
Nah, I call that shit. Nah, I call that shit regular off-brand fighting games. You had the name brand shit. You had the off-brand shit.
Yeah, it was like
off-brand shit.
companies came. We'll call the companies diarrhea. Because they came out time killers.
Yes.
They were like, we're gonna rip off Mortal Kombat. We're gonna make fatalities.
The cereal, the 229 bags of cereal is
It's a meal fighting game.
Instead of Fruity Loops, had the Fruity O's.
Man. Oh, she had what was the other one? Martial Champion from fucking Konami. Then they made Martial. Yo, that shit was crazy. Martial Champion was the funniest game ever. That game was hilarious.
I showed footage of it like 2 weeks ago. Tattooed Assassin.
Tattooed Assassins. Billy Two Moons, my nigga. Billy Two Moons. Respect, son, respect.
Orkman, yes, I will admit, Primal Rage fell in the
actually
good.
like
The
Primal
good.
Rage.
It fell into the good category. Primal Rage fell into the good category.
I like you motherfuckers off the ground getting life back. That was fun.
That was awesome. And then they did two.
Motherfuckers, man.
And then they did two. And they turned around and fucking were like, well, we're gonna make them human now. What the Primal Rage is
Did that
that?
game ever come out yet?
I showed footage of it.
Primal Rage 2 never came out.
I got.
Question, how is Killer Instinct looking? I haven't played it yet.
So
new one?
the current build is actually getting better.
The current build, I'm gonna try it probably this weekend, because they having it for the Xbox One party.
Yeah.
They probably have the latest one, so I'm gonna try it this weekend. I'll let most people know.
Oh, the fun shit is Joe. Hey, yo, Trey, I gotta set that bitch up at Best Buy because I work there. I gotta set that whole Xbox One. They got like 3 Xbox One set up. I looked at them bitches and was like, if I was that other nigga, I'd steal that bitch right now. Dude, they were sitting there in the box, and the boy was like, yo, you can, because I opened them up. It's actually pretty fucking small. That thing is pretty compact, yo. That thing is like a little bit bigger than a Wii.
All right, Red said it, since we're talking shitty games. Yes, you can't mention shitty games without mentioning War Gods.
All right, hold on.
Oh, War Gods. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Do you know what the problem with War Gods was? The guy who made War Gods, another friend of mine, was he also made a game that you all probably loved. And that was the problem. He went from one genre to another. The T2 arcade game.
Oh my god, that was
George Petro was the guy that led that game. He did War Gods. So you took a guy that was doing gun games, like Revolution X and T2, and said, go do a fighter. And it was, I think the hardware was called Zeus. I think it was the Zeus hardware. It was the first game. It was the first one to use the Zeus hardware. And that game played like such fucking ass.
The funny thing was that was another game that they had the commercials for the N64 and was like, this game also is going to be on N64, Ultra 64 hardware, and they were like, yeah, be sure to see this at home. And I was like, fuck no, I want this kind of shit in my house. I mean, don't get me wrong, crackheads do entertaining shit outside your house, but you want the motherfuckers inside your house. Man, that shit was like, I mean, that shit looked really. I mean, I don't know, games like that was like. Those quarter, like you when you see like one person play it really well, and that's the way it was in Philly.
Fellas, I just watched a YouTube video. Give me a second.
That's all good. Like when you saw people playing those particular games really well, they drew interest because you were like, this dude's a fucking beast in this game. Nobody plays. Watch that shit, and you got real interest. Like fucking War Gods was just that game. I play it like maybe once. Whenever I was like an arcade, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna try Wolf Guys one time, and I would play it one time, and then I'd see like the good people play it, and I was like, holy shit! It's like I said,
I'm watching. Oh, no, right now, I'm
one-
watching this fucking this link that Filipino Champ shared on Twitter about him being voted for the Capcom Cup, and it's a video of him bodying Yanks and Ramasama. Ramasama bodying Rog or some shit. But it's basically him bodying Yipes. And my thing about that is all right, your body Yipes, but
I just don't give a fuck no more.
it's not just that. It's that Yipes is from my era, and I can't accept that, yo. Like, I can't accept that, yo. Like,
You remember how they used to headline new boxers by beating up old boxers, and people still thinking that shit was relevant?
yeah.
Remember how like everybody's first match was against Leon fucking Spinks, even though that nigga was like well off in his prime, like they want to just take him out the pasture. That's the way I look at it now. It's like young boxers getting booked with old fucking fighters just to seem relevant. Like, remember when this nigga was cool? Well,
He was trolling. All right. So Champ was trolling. He was trolling. It's not him bodying Yipes. It's just a video of the Capcom Cup.
They picked the people for the Capcom Cup. Wasn't it for like battle points or whatever in their games? Because I saw the Capcom Cup qualifier did whatever, but it was a lot of online tactics, getting people getting bodied the fuck out, man. Like, dude, they went through those shit. Like the lines got drawn early as shit in that Capcom qualifier.
You know the poll that they made for the Capcom Cup. They were adding people as they were going on because people were complaining.
Yeah.
Because they said Huda Man just showed the fuck up and he just let him play. They said Huda Man just showed the fuck up. He was like, yo, Huda Man was on vacation, but fuck it, let him come in. Then he bodied like this like another Honda player, and he was just like, all right, I guess I'll stay. So now I guess in too.
I tried to play Marvel like a couple years back, and Sanford, I don't know if you know this, but I played Fab, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna play him, and I got bodied by him. I was like, yo, I'm not playing this no more.
You talking about
Marvel 3, yeah, the first one, the very first one.
But you haven't played Marvel 3 yet. You haven't played it.
Marvel 2.5.
You tried to.
That's not Marvel 2.5.
You ever played Tatsunoko vs. Capcom?
No.
Oh, so that's why you got bodied, because you don't know how to play Tatsunoko vs. Capcom.
You know how to play TVC, nigga. You need to get that soaky in your life.
Let me start from Truth and work my way across. Truth, what was the first arcade game you ever played?
Space Invaders, because it was in this bodega in this laundromat, and my mom used to take me down there, and I fucking played the Space Invaders and the Asteroids machine.
What about you, Trey?
You already kind of know it's Mortal Kombat. Dead ass.
What about you, Lenell?
First one, I think I was since I had older brothers and sisters, I got started off on Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Those were like the main two.
Sanford, the first arcade game that you ever played.
Outrun.
Yeah. What about you, Game?
Man, I don't know what this game is called. I don't know if you know it. It was a racing car game, but there was like 4 steering wheels.
Sprint.
That's my first one.
My first game. I'm actually gonna put this video up. Look how motherfucker old I am. Where is this shit?
I swear, you got Jufro. That shit gonna be funny as fuck, yo.
Nah, this shit is
The Michael Cera though.
This shit is dead ass. This shit is dead ass old.
After watching This Is the End, Michael Cera is a motherfucking pimp. Michael Cera's my nigga, yo.
This was the first fucking game I ever played.
What you got, man? You better shock me.
It was a tabletop version, Atari XO football. You had a fucking roller ball and you had to roll motherfuckers around.
What the hell?
What?
Oh, what you mean? The fucking vibrating football joint?
No, ain't no vibrating. That vibrate shit didn't exist for fucking 20 decades.
I was gonna say, nigga, I remember that shit. You put the ball down there.
No, Actually, oh, you're talking about the physical one. Yeah, I had that shit.
Okay, come on, everybody had that shit.
I had that shit. You put you can put the rubber band underneath it so you can make your running back actually make a turn and shit.
And the X's and O's, just like the actual game plan.
Exactly.
Oh,
You would pick your fucking gameplay, and the guy standing next to you sees the play you're picking.
Yeah.
Which was that was the trash part about that.
Defeats the purpose.
There was no hiding shit.
Like, I'm gonna do this play. Okay.
You had to keep selecting plays too, man. That was that bullshit.
And it was on a time. And the motherfuckers were smart back then because it was on a timer. 50 cents didn't get you a full game. That got you a quarter.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were already ahead of the curve on that shit. Towards the end of the arcade era, like I see all these time crises and shit. I'm like, $2? The fuck out of here.
Remember them shit? Yo, you remember them that dude X Rock. You remember those fucking tabletop Pac-Man joints at Pizza Hut, nigga?
That football game is a tabletop.
Yeah. You can eat and play at the same motherfucking time, man. And if you was that asshole dude, you put your plate right over their plays. Like, fuck your plays.
I always liked House of the Dead boy at the time crisis.
Oh, House of the Dead, man. But I always got paired up with something that didn't know how to shoot. I was like, man.
There was one gun game towards the end of the arcade quote unquote era. It was something. It was a 911 type of game, but you were fighting the Yakuza. But it was motion censored.
911. I know.
And you actually had to duck and move and shit. You actually had to duck and physically move to dodge.
Yeah, they made that in a boxing game too.
The boxing game was another one. Yep, that shit was fucking off the.
You know what I like? I think it was at Chinatown Fair, the fucking arcade Fist of the North Star, where you had to hit that shit hard as fuck. Like you had to hit it like a certain.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, he had up there. It was behind the fucking It was next to the DDR machine at one point. Then they moved it because people were like.
I remember it. Yeah, I remember it.
Then he
That was
moved it to
towards
the
the later time.
And he grabbed it. It was Japanese, and it had like it was crazy as shit. Then they had it right next to the actual Fist of the North Star fighting game. So they had the
you
punching
remember that,
game
right?
and the fighting game.
What?
It was in the back.
The game where you had to physically swing.
Right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it up actually. Hold on.
Oh, you mean that punch shit?
Yeah, the Fist in the Circle where like when he does 100 crack fist shit, you just got hit 100 times, or that shit.
That game was an actual workout, man.
No, Tori used to. You remember Tori?
If you didn't hit it 100 times, like your head would start to fucking explode, but then it wouldn't. You like,
Is this it right now? I got on the stream.
Probably.
I think I got it on the stream right now. Is this it?
Oh, I don't think that's it. That's the Fist of the North Star fighter.
Oh, okay, that's the fighter.
No, because you'll know the difference.
Yeah.
Arcade machine. Wait, here we go. Arcade machine. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go.
No, nigga, that's
it's an actual punch. Yeah.
This is it. This is it right here. I see it. You got to punch left to right and shit.
Clean.
Yeah, like they would come up in different patterns, and sometimes all 6 of them will pop up, and you gotta bap, or you gotta hit them together, or you gotta do like hit them together, you hit one twice. I mean, you actually gotta repeat the combos that you saw coming up.
Here it is. That's on right now.
Yeah, because you'll know the difference between the fighting game and the punching game. Because as soon as they see the fighting game, somebody will go, "Oh, that's that bullshit," and then you'll know it's that fighting game. They won't call it. I'm talking okay. They go, "Oh, it's that bullshit," because they know the ridiculousness that is.
Oh shit! This is actually pretty cool though.
That shit is, that machine.
Yo, is that you playing?
No. Oh shit! It might be. It looks like me. I came down to Chinatown Fair with no shirt on.
Yo, nobody would never use those little glove things. Nobody.
Yeah, nobody ever.
Always use your hands. Punch the shit.
Yo, that's sick.
Yo, this boy's got some punching skill too while he's at it.
Oh my god.
Shit. Like it actually calculated the force of your punch. So if you got hit him hard, you got hit him hard. Like you can't play around. Like that game was crazy as shit, yo.
Oh, he killed him.
That was like one of the little fun games that cost like 50 cents, and you had a fun fucking time because dude be talking shit. Yeah, dude be talking shit. You are not the true. You start beating his ass. Like, oh, come on, man. This is amazing. Like, dude, look at that. Fight.
You look like Heihachi.
You would say something about Tekken, nigga.
But he does look like.
Look at this shit. Motherfucker got go crazy.
Oh,
Dude, I'd have a fucking heart attack in 5 minutes now.
Dude, you gotta hit him. You gotta hit him fucking 100 times. Like, you must hit him 100 times when you fucking practice. And then he does, like, all the crazy shit. Like, when you fight Rao, and you gotta block his versus yours, and then he does 100 crack fists, and you gotta block that shit. He's like, ah, there it is.
Yo, let me tell you something. To this day,
calories on that game.
all these people talk all this shit. To this day, that's still my best favorite. That's my favorite anime. Is Fist of the North Star. All these other fucking Naruto's.
Whoa. That's your favorite anime?
Yeah,
It's the North Star.
yeah.
Who's your favorite character?
That is a good show.
I can tell you my favorite character, but I'm gonna let you tell me yours first.
Jaggy.
I'm wrestling games too, yo.
Jaggy
Wait,
was.
Who?
Jaggy, the brother?
He's your favorite character?
Yeah.
The underachieved villain?
The underachieved
No.
villain. I felt for him, man. I felt for him.
You know
My,
what, though?
my favorite is Shin.
What? Nigga, Toki
Yeah, I like
all
Shin.
day. Toki all day. That nigga.
I like Shin, man.
But and then the other one was, you know what else I liked? See, I got into the animes. I guess that was, I don't even know when the fuck that came out. Crying Freeman was another one I liked.
Crying Freeman. Yeah, I remember that shit, man.
And then there was one that was fucking, well, Ninja Scroll, obviously. The girl with the
That's a classic.
the girl with the poison, the girl with the poison vag.
Remember, man,
Can't
I'm gonna
beat
tell
that.
you what. I'm gonna tell you one thing that
I
killed all
got
your niggas.
I got a titty sucked in the.
I'm gonna tell you the real deal shit, nigga. Slam dunk. Why? Because it was fascinating to see how Japan viewed our basketball fucking teams and shit, yo. Slam dunk was that shit. Because when you looked at the way Japan looked at our sport of basketball, I was wondering why these fuckers haven't bought the NBA yet.
Akira was a great anime too.
Akira was good, yes.
Akira was yeah, that was. I mean, I was like, there was a fucking.
But y'all want to talk about movies? We can talk about movies. We can do that.
Yeah, movies is different. I mean,
Yo, I just watched for the first time because somebody on Ask FM asked me about The Professional, and I never actually watched The Professional from start to finish. I've always caught it like in the middle or towards the end. I watched this shit and they mentioned the scene and I was like, yo, this is the shit. Great fucking movie, man.
Yeah,
And then I just watched The Departed last night for the first time.
Oh, that's my movie too.
Departed, I was like, yo, us Irish motherfuckers, we're fucked up, man. I told you. Us Irish motherfuckers, we didn't fuck around, man. But my all-time favorite is obviously Goodfellas.
That's your favorite movie of all time?
Yeah.
That's a classic.
For two
what's your
reasons,
top
though.
five? Fake, what's your top five?
True Romance. Goodfellas. I just put it up, actually. True Romance, Goodfellas. Somebody just asked me this. Obviously, the original Star Wars. The first two Star Wars. Before they started to go fucking all Disney-like. A movie that most of you probably never heard of, Orca. Which I actually saw in the drive-in.
Horror movie?
No, it was about a killer whale. The guy,
Killer whale?
it wasn't a horror movie. Basically, I forgot who the actor was. He's a fisherman. He kills this fucking killer whale's kid, and the killer whale like travels all over the fucking world trying to kill him. It was kind of a really fucked up movie. Anybody he wound up liking, the fucking whale, if you came near the water, motherfucker would come right up on the beach and eat the motherfucker. And then the other one is Escape from New York.
Oh, all right. Those are your top five.
And
Trey,
Big,
what's yours?
and Big Trouble in Little China.
The movies?
Wait, you were gonna say Big Trouble in Little China?
Yeah.
oh, of course.
All right, top 5 movies of all time?
Yeah.
All right. Either in no order, too. I just can't remember which ones I like love watching the most. All right, so Friday, the first one. It's a classic. Old Boy. Old Boy is motherfucking great. Ah, shit. Other three. I ain't seen them in so long because they barely come on TV. I had to look for these motherfuckers too. Shit. One was, damn. It was this old fucking. Oh, Rikio. That's another one.
Fucking Ricky.
Yo, that's my
God.
shit, dog. I ain't even gonna lie.
Fucking Ricky O.
Nigga, that's my
God
shit.
damn.
Motherfuckers
Ricky.
exploding.
Shit.
Heads exploded. And
Tearing out of his fucking intestines. You are all free. Oh God Almighty, that fucking movie.
Oh,
so over the top, right?
See, it's so hard. You know what? It's
I got
so
two
hard
more,
for me to
Jay.
pick top, man. Go ahead, man.
Alright. Bad Boys 2. That's my favorite fucking movie. And fucking the one I always laugh at every time I ever see it is fucking Half Baked.
Okay.
What you do to my barrel, Wesley? What you do to my
God.
barrel, B?
All right. The game. It's your turn.
I can't tell you because I don't really watch movies like that. To be
Okay.
honest with
The
you.
turf. What's yours?
See, all my shit has reasons though. Like I would say, like,
Motherfucker, just name goddamn
hey,
movies.
nigga, come on, fuck that, my choke. Fuck around, pop my trunk, nigga.
How far in the car though?
It would be Grown Ups. Like honestly, like one of my favorites is Grown Ups 1 though. Like it's one of those movies that had a script, but for everything else was all ad. Like the whole thing, all the jokes, all that shit was off the cuff, and that shit was cool. Watching Chris Rock and all them cats like just like come out the funny, just do what you want to do. Here's the scene.
Yeah,
The second one was ass, but like the first one was funny as fuck though because it was just all just jokes about each other. That was cool. Stir Crazy was another one because that's like
Shit.
dude, man, my mom, I got my ass whooped for watching that movie, man. My mom caught me watching that flick with Richard Pryor, and that was like my first Richard Pryor experience was watching Stir Crazy. What's the fuck that was Flashpoint with Donnie Yen?
Oh,
That
man.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
That was like my
Yeah.
first like real Chinese film that I ever watched. A friend of mine got the bootleg. He was like, "Yo, this dude Donnie Yen's Flashpoint." So I watched it, and the action in that, I was like, "Holy shit, this guy is amazing!" And they got me liking Donnie Yen. Number 4, Big Trouble in Little China, because out of all the John Carpenter movies I've ever watched, I think that was like the most interesting. It was cool. I liked it, and I liked most of the, not the main characters, but like the sub characters. Like I liked all those dudes that was playing the Shang Sangs. Like all those dudes were like minor villains in other little cheesy movies that I used to watch, and Harlem Nights, indeed, because
Yep.
Yeah.
when I got a little older, all those people that I watched growing up, that was like the super friends of black comedy. Like all the black
it
comedies got into one movie and was just fucking amazing. I mean, the rest of them were good, but those were ones that like really stuck with me, and those are also some of the ones that I watched with my grandma and my dad before they passed. So they have some sort of sentimental value, but these were all ones that kind of like they revolve around something in my life. So I normally keep them close, and now my son watches them. So yeah.
All right. What about Lenell?
Well, he said one of them, Harlem Nights. That's one of my favorites, and I'm a big Richard Pryor fan. I listen to and watch a lot of his stand-up, so I'm a fan of him for sure. Next would probably have to be. I had to go with, because I actually was just watching a lot of movies recently. I'm trying to think my top 5. Oh yeah, I gotta go with Goodfellas too, because I'm actually not just the movie itself, but since I went to school and did like video and stuff, so like a lot of the editing tricks they did, like the vertigo shots and all that, like I think it was well done, like the way they shot that movie too, not just the story. So Goodfellas is one of them. Another one would probably be, let's go with oh yeah, James said one of them earlier, The Departed. I'm sorry, but I'm a Scorsese fan, and like I really like like his films, but that one right there, like especially the plot, like the way it twisted as you continue
Right.
to watch it, it just
Yeah.
is like wow. Like I was mind fucked for a second when I first seen it. Another one would probably have to be Inception.
That was a really good movie.
Yeah, Inception. I really like that. Like I like when you think about dreams, you never think like that. And the fact that they were able to put together that elaborate way, like the way they did it, I was like, oh man, and that's a long movie. That movie's like 2 hours and like almost 30 minutes. And like I will watch it earlier in the day and then watch it again later. Like this movie is dope. And then last but not least, I had to say I'm gonna throw in an Asian flick. You know, I gotta throw in the IP man. Like I gotta throw that in there.
You know what it is? It's so hard to actually pick. You know what I just watched that I never. Again, Scorsese. I just watched it last night. Also, Taxi Driver with De Niro.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yo,
man.
let me tell you something. I never actually sat and watched. I'll tell you this. I ain't never in my entire life watched one Godfather.
Me either.
Not one.
I watched
I watched Taxi Driver, and I've always caught it like late night fucking ABC late night after night theater shit.
I got a weird list for y'all. Y'all gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? All right, I'm gonna start my list. First, this is no particular order, so I'd say Aliens 2 is one of my top 5 greatest movies I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because I've seen it 1,000 times, and the way Sigourney Weaver played her part was absolutely amazing to me. Special effects for its time was great. I feel the storyline was great and was not many plot twists, but it was enough to keep you interested. And I think it also had a great ending for the next movie. So Aliens was one of my favorites. My second favorite, I would say, is The Incredibles.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's
shit.
a dope Child's movie. I'm sorry.
Because-
they need to make a second one.
Where's
they-
my super suit?
I think that movie was really, really good. Because I didn't expect it to be that good. I kind of seen it on some random shit. I was like, you know what? Let me just go see the movie because I got a free ticket. Then I went to see it and I was like, oh wow! Like it was actually like one of the greatest movies I've ever seen. So I seen it like about 3 times after that, and I actually own it. And it's a great movie, man. The third one, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I'm gonna just name it. It's called the 5 Deadly Venoms. It's a Chinese flick.
Yes.
Oh yeah, my
Hold on. 5 Deadly Venoms, aka the 1986 to 1995 Saturday New York special. That shit was played every fucking Saturday.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Theater, man. Kung Fu Theater on Sundays.
In
That
New York,
movie-
yeah, Channel 9. That was the shit.
Nigga, I was born when that happened. Shit.
That movie was amazing to me because
I did.
like I said, it was one of the first movies that I ever really kept watching, and it was one of the first kung fu flicks I ever watched as well. So for me, that was great for its time. Batman 1 with Jack Nicholson.
I was gonna say the Jack
I'll
Nicholson.
give you that.
I think that was better than the one with Heath Ledger for a lot of my own reasons. Even though it was made by
a great Joker though. Like,
No, he was. But see, the thing about that was, I felt that The Dark Knight was more based on the Joker. It wasn't a overall movie.
Yeah, I
It
agree
was
with
more
that.
like
That's
the
true.
Joker show rather than Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of the reason was because
Sadly, yes.
he died and X, Y, and Z, and a lot of people focused on his character more than the actual movie. The movie
Yup.
itself was a great movie, but he made the movie, not Batman.
Yeah, he
And I
did.
also feel that Christian Bale's Batman is ass,
Yeah.
but he's a great
Oh,
Bruce
you
Wayne.
didn't like
I think
Christian
Why would you say that? Just because I sound like the Terminator now too?
Well, he's the only Batman that can change his voice.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Don't let him get mad at you.
Beat you up on set.
So that was my fourth one, and the fifth one is real difficult for me, but I have to give it to New Jack City.
Wow, Wesley.
Either
Hawks.
You did that because you look like Nino Brown, huh? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, he was the stunt double.
either New Jack City, all right, either New Jack City or the other one. If it's not that,
King of New York.
King of New York.
That's what I'm thinking too. King of New York.
Sugar Hill.
Sugar
dog.
Hill, yeah, all three of them were literally like the same.
Yeah, they were almost the exact same movie.
Almost the same thing.
so you know a movie I thought was really good, but y'all gonna look at me funny. True Lies.
Yeah.
How about
Yeah.
with
Arnold
Schwarzenegger?
That Arnold,
Wow.
he's a secret
With
agent.
Arnold,
Like,
with
God,
Arnold and the hermaphrodite.
Hey, that's wrong, man. That's wrong.
I thought that was really good actually. I like that a lot. But
You know what the problem is when it comes to like putting movies and like saying your top, because you really got to do in genres, like because it depending on the movie. Like Zalgo Cometh said to me, "Well, what about Scarface?" You're right. How can I forget about Scarface?
You can.
Or Kill Bill, or The Last Dragon, you know, or The Princess Bride. There's so, you know, when you break it down, like I like Despicable Me.
Oh yeah, that's the
I
funny
fuck
movie.
with Despicable.
Despicable Me, 1 and 2 I liked.
My
I
little
ain't
brother.
seen 2 yet.
My
El
little brother
Macho.
loves that.
You know,
El
I also like the one fucking the arcade one that was with fucking what's his
Wreck-It
name?
Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph. Oh yeah.
Oh, Wreck-It Ralph was good, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Monsters Inc. though.
Monsters Inc. Exactly. The University one I don't know about. I'm not too crazy
I ain't
about
watch it yet. I
But
got
University?
it, but I ain't watch it. Yeah, I got it, but I ain't watch it.
University was funny. It was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, University
Yeah.
was alright. I just got it for my kids, so yeah.
You know, but then you go like, you know, like let's go actors. And and like I said, I always break down actors, yes, based on race and everything. Favorite black actor. Start with you, Truth.
What?
Favorite black actor. Because favorite black actor, because obviously you got your Denzels, you got your Wesley Snipes, you got your Morgan Freemans. Because believe it or not, I look at actors and say, when you look at an actor based on their race, if they can outplay their racial stereotype, to me that's what makes them a great actor slash actress.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
You know, you look at somebody like Morgan Freeman. Until Morgan Freeman got political, he was one of my favorite black
Morgan
actors.
Freeman, but see, Morgan started political. Like when he was doing public access, he was doing political like educational shows.
But unfortunately for me, I didn't know at that time. So I have to go with Forrest Whitaker.
Hey, he's a great director. Too. I think he's a good director too.
Like Forrest Whitaker most of the time, but it's that African dude.
Idi Amin.
No, nigga, Wtih, Ejiofor, whatever his name is, Ejiofor, like the guy. He, you know, when you see him, he plays in like those fucking weird ass movies as like the president or some other weird shit. But he played in like this African joint that was fucking crazy. He was talking about how like this South African spot guy took over, and like they made him kill his kids and shit. Like they were like these are some like gangster ass Africans, man. They made him kill his kids and shit just to stay alive. Like he was like, every day if you don't kill one of your kids, we gonna kill you and your wife. And he was like, well, shit. I was weighing up. I mean, you can see like the kind of shit he was going through. And it was like, yo, this dude's about to fucking crack. But you know, that guy, the way he portrayed it, because he is African. I mean, the shit was like crazy. Yeah, it was Hotel Rwanda. That shit was nuts, yo. Like,
Yes.
Oh yeah, Hotel Rwanda. Yeah.
that shit was fucking
That
beast.
movie was something else.
Now, don't get me wrong. Sam Jackson, I would say, but see, here's the deal. You get Sam Jackson everywhere. Sam is not the kind of dude that would turn down money. So after a while, like in 1 year, you get a lot of Sam Jackson in 1 year. That shit gets a little
Stale.
Yeah, it gets stale.
He got the problem with Samuel L. Jackson is ever since Pulp Fiction he got typecast.
Yeah.
He's always got the same. Even when he played freaking Mace Windu or whatever, he was still like this badass ninja. It's like, can't you just be a ninja Jedi? You know, that's why, like I said, with Forrest Whitaker, what I like about Forrest Whitaker is I've watched him play. I mean, shit, he was in fucking Bloodsport for crying out loud as a CIA guy.
He played bad guy. Well, he played fucked up bad guys. He played fucked up good guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, he has.
Because
He's been on both playing fields.
That
Him and
movie,
the Shield
I
was
forgot
fucking
what that
awesome.
movie was where he catches the picture of something going on in France and they're chasing him around. I forgot what the hell the name of that movie was.
Terrence Howard. No one should ever like Terrence Howard.
No.
Because, man, how you doing, James? How's it going, man?
Yeah, he just never cut it.
Hey, Trey. Hey. Shaky ass nigga. How you going? Hey, Sanford. You still playing Street Fight?
All right, so truth. If you had to pick, we're gonna.
Terrence Howard, yo.
All right, so truth. Here we go, guys. We're gonna make a movie. One black actor, one black actress, one white actor, one white actress. Who do you cast for an action movie?
I think it'll be white.
Action?
Why is it got to be white though?
You know,
Well, I'm saying no. Each one's got it. You have to pick one of four.
I think Don Cheadle is a good black actor.
Yes, I agree.
yeah.
We're
I
agreeing
think
with
he's a
Don.
little underrated.
Yeah, definitely underrated.
Don
Yeah.
Cheadle saved Iron Man 2. That's all I'm
Oh my
saying.
god.
Yes,
Oh my
yes,
God.
without a doubt.
He
God.
handily saved Iron Man 2. I'm sorry. Don Cheadle was funny as shit.
I don't like how they changed actors in that movie though.
No,
Terrence
Terrence was gonna
Brody.
be a good fucking war machine. I don't want to hear that shit.
Terrence,
Yeah.
if I'm going to be Rhodey, you got to pay me more money.
No, he said he was going to do it for any amount. They just
Fuck
decided
you.
to do that.
Fuck him. And Don Cheadle saved that movie. I think Don Cheadle is in there, in that movie. If we did a movie and put him in there, he would be in there just to save, like, those pivotal scenes.
Only if he could save 3.
There you go.
3 was so garbage, yo.
Oh,
I didn't understand.
Dude, when they made the Mandarin some drunken actor, I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
James, you ain't see
so
it, dog.
Lawrence Fishburne's a good actor too.
Larry's fell off, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say he
Larry
fell off.
fell
He was
off,
good for a while. He was good for a
So-
while.
I don't just say he's old now, but
But weirdly enough, I liked him in Man of Steel. I like Larry Fishburne. Very much, you know.
as Lois Lane's boss, really?
Because you know why? You know why? I'll tell you why. Because whenever you put Larry Fishburne in a role that Larry Fishburne shouldn't be playing, he just plays Larry Fishburne, and the shit's all right.
Now,
Like when he saw that shit, and like he's like, we should move. And then they all just start running and shit. He's like, look out. And the chick just looked out. And just,
Hey, that's that's that Mobius dialogue. As soon as
That
he says
was.
something, we should move.
you shouldn't move.
now let me ask you this: what do you guys think about this? Because obviously, I believe our panel today is predominantly black. What do you think when they do stuff like that? Like Perry White in the comics is technically some fucking
shit.
old doofy white dude, and then they can't like for example, I heard originally that they wanted to put Beyonce as Wonder Woman.
What?
She don't. No,
What?
did you see what they just did though? Remember the black kid from Chronicles? He's the next
Yeah.
Johnny Storm.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Huh?
He in the Fantastic Four reboot. He's the next Johnny Storm.
See, I can't. My problem is, and a guy I used to work with, we used to debate about it all the time. And I said, all right, so how would you feel if I made a Malcolm X movie and put
Tommy
Robert
Lee
De
Jones.
Niro? Robert De Niro. No, I'm going to go up. Robert De Niro as Malcolm X. Black people would be like, this is like stupid. Even though comic books in general are fake and, you know, created the way you want, you try to stay true to the story.
Exactly.
You know,
Or
so
close to
like
it,
when
at
they
least.
said that she was, well, first of all, he introduced me to something I never heard. He said, well, she's piss yellow. I go, what the fuck is piss yellow?
She is piss yellow.
I'm like, I was like, what the fuck is piss yellow? Beyonce. I'm like, what's piss yellow? She's like, well, she's not really black. I'm like, okay, I guess.
Well, yeah, well, I don't know, because as far as Houston goes, Beyonce's family, they live in the fucking third ward. That's pretty damn niggerish. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, getting out of the third ward is a big fucking achievement
Yeah.
because third ward is kind of rough.
Yeah,
But
if I could.
But as far as when you go casting and you go like, for instance, remember when like everybody thought that Avatar movie was going to be like the shit, like the end all be all, not the fucking blue people shit, the actual fucking
I know what you're talking about.
the M Night Shyamalan shit. Like he fucked like. There are some movies that you get that is just guaranteed fucking money. Leave it alone. Do what you gotta do. Cast it right. And he casted it absolutely wrong, and he ruined. Like they were gonna do like 4 fucking movies. It was gonna be him getting all 4 of the elements, but he ruined that shit. I mean, that's what happens when you typecast completely fucking wrong and you whitewash an entire movie.
Yeah.
And that was terrible because all he had to do was just stick to what he was already given. People were already like, yo, if they do 4 Avatar movies, I'm gonna watch that shit like 8 times. They did it with Avengers. I know some people who watched Avengers 4 times in IMAX in 3D. 1750 a shot, my nigga. 1750 a shot. Saw it 4 fucking times.
I've seen it twice.
Exactly. So when you have a great movie like that, just like Jay says, when you do it right, people are gonna buy. But when you do it wrong, like Black Kingpin, I love Michael Clark Duncan.
So do I. I think he's actually, you know what? Now that I forgot about him, he's another one that I was going to say is a great
Now here's
actor.
another one. Now let's go on the other side of the spectrum with the Tekken movie. That black dude that played.
Oh my god!
Now here's
Steve
the funny part.
Come on, man! Don't do
Here's
this
the funny
stuff.
part.
That just hurt my feelings.
The black dude that played Raven hit the mark, but that dude was always wanting to play some shit like that since he got turned down for Blade. He fucking jumped at the chance to play Raven, and he did a really good job.
He did a really good job of that.
He's the only one that actually looked like a fucking Tekken character.
No, and Eddie too.
Christy did too. Christy did, and
Yeah.
Eddie did. Yeah, I think they.
Eddie, that guy.
Eddie was Lateef Crowder, nigga.
All I know is they need to smack they need to smack whoever casted Jin, dog.
Yeah,
that random white dude.
that random white
No,
dude.
bro, how did
That
they
was
make the story that Christy was smashing Jin? Though? That's what I don't get. I'm like,
I didn't understand.
what?
Apparently, John's still alive.
All right, women actresses: black, white, green, blue, purple.
But see, when you go black though, you gotta understand what you're trying to do though. What type of movie this is gonna be? Because trust me, that shit like means a lot. Like when you go with black actresses, you gotta see what is it. So he's saying action with suspense, because that's like 5 people off the bat. Like you can cast. That would be great.
And I know a lot of dudes when it comes to women are gonna name their favorite women. So.
No, Angela Bassett's real good.
I was gonna say, dude, you put Angela Bassett in anything, that shit makes it serious.
Yeah, I'm going.
Fucking
Actually,
Gabrielle Union's good too. Like, oh my god.
I have to go with a black woman that really technically ain't even an actress.
Who you gonna hit up?
Oprah.
Who you trying to hit up? Oprah.
You said
Yeah, Oprah be killing her roles.
Oprah hits the mark on everything she plays, man.
What's she in the
I love Harpo. I know I do.
Tell Harpo.
Beat me.
Tell Harpo to beat me. Tell Harpo.
Now, as far as white women for me, Kathy Bates.
Yo, she played crazy too good. Misery.
She plays crazy. She plays crazy beyond crazy. Even in motherfucking Waterboy, I was like, damn, bitch, you're crazy.
My God,
You gotta understand something though. Kathy Bates went from a nice actor to, hey, do you want a racist old do you want a fat southern old racist angry bitch?
Yo, do y'all watch American Horror Story?
Yeah, she's been playing nothing but like angry ass southern
Yo,
racist.
she's a
I caught that shit.
Racist witch.
I
man.
caught that shit. I caught that shit. Like my friend, his daughter was watching it, and I caught it, and I saw her, and I was like, yo, she an angry motherfucker.
But you know who else is in that shit though? Angela Bassett's in that shit though.
Yeah.
And she's
And
like
the Voodoo
60.
Queen.
Dude, Angela's like what, 60?
And
Come on now.
Yeah.
She up there, yeah.
She always stay tight, dude. That's what I'm saying. When you put Angela
that's
Bassett in
crazy.
anything, that shit becomes serious. Like it doesn't matter. You put Angela Bassett
I
in
don't
anything.
even check with her like that, but when they show her with that braids, I was like, I can smash that right now.
Job. I mean, she's been doing a great job the whole time. But when you go with white actresses, it depends on the movie now. Because now, I mean, if you're gonna put that many, like, I guess they consider them what, Silver Age actors now. Like, the middle. So if you put them in there, that changes the whole demographic up. Like, not too many cats are gonna be like, oh, Kathy Bates, who the fuck is that?
See, a lot of people ain't gonna, but see, for me, like, the reason I choose Kathy Bates is she's gone from everything from angry psycho bitches of Dolores Claiborne and fucking Raising Cain. Not Raising Cain.
She's done like one action movie, right? Yeah, maybe one like a.
But then she did Fried Green Tomatoes. You know,
Oh yeah,
Somebody
you know,
said-
shit like that.
Gilbert
Grape.
White actors. Oh, street monsters.
But you know what though? It's just like it's just like Jeff
I wouldn't mind that action
Yeah,
though.
right.
But
What did I
this was
just
a
miss?
nude scene. But
No, I'm saying
Which
it's,
one?
like, it's like in Jeff Bridges though. When you want an old grumpy ass white dude now, Jeff Bridges is your boy.
Yeah.
Like if you want a grumpy, angry ass white dude, that is your boy now. That nigga plays he plays
Yo.
it perfect.
He's motherfucking Tron. He's motherfucking Big
Tron?
Lebowski.
Yup. Dude, you know what I
Right,
saw?
right.
What was that fucking R.I.P.D.? That shit was actually he only made it funny though.
Yeah.
Like, the rest
Yeah,
of
he's the one that made it funny. That
he
movie
was
was gonna
funny
be
as
whack.
shit. He was funny as hell in that movie. But yeah, Jeff Bridges. If you want a grizzled old grumpy ass white dude, that's your boy.
That motherfucker's the guy that turned me on the White Russians. I watched it, and my boy's a director, and he's always like, yo, man, you gotta check, it's a great movie, yada, yada, yada. He's like, dude, you could be like the dude. I'm like, damn, I don't know, fucking see that crap. And then one night I was like, just downloading torrents, and I saw it come up, and I'm like, let me download this fucking thing. And I watched it, and I'm like, I gotta go to the store and get milk. At like 2 a.m, I'm like, I gotta go get milk. I'm gonna make a Kahlua vodka and fucking milk right now. And I sat and drank White Russians while watching the fucking movie. And I was like, wow, it actually turned out Goodman in that movie. Goodman was awesome, and then the other guy, the ugly motherfucker, Steve Buscemi, who's a great actor actually. But he, but Jeff Bridges definitely is one of the top. And then of course you can't forget Sean Connery.
I was about to say, yeah, the voice, as I call him.
Yo,
Show what you're saying.
Yeah, man.
Sean Connery?
Sean Connery.
The man now, dog.
that man Nicolas Cage sounds the same in every movie, yo.
Yeah,
Yes, he does. Poor Nicolas
He
Cage.
plays the same role basically.
yeah, he's another one.
Crazy.
See, that's the thing that sucks about a lot of these actors. They get typecast. Look at, like, you know, before all of our times, including me, thank God, you know, James Dean. You know, he was typecast as a badass. In every movie, he played a badass. It don't matter what it was. It could be a goddamn romance, and they're like, oh, but you got to be the badass in a romance.
But some of them motherfuckers asked for it. Like Sean Connery would not take a role unless he was beating some pussy up. Be like, yo, am I beating some pussy up? Like, I guess so. All right, I'm in. Dude, seriously, like that was one of his stipulations. He was like, yo, if I'm not fucking somebody, I'm not in this movie. And it's the way he would roll, and you can respect that. But you know, unfortunately, but as far as Michael Jai White goes, a lot of folks say Michael Jai White, but you won't be able to get him. I think DC's locked him down. He's an Arrow now. It's fucking Bronze Tiger.
Yeah.
So he can do it. Cause
I think
fucking
Bruce
what's the
Willis is
name?
another actor that's just like Nicolas Cage. He can't really be different in terms of like his personality and the storyline.
Who?
Bruce
Bruce
Willis.
Willis.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, they put him in G.I. Joe, and he was fucking yippee-ki-yay-yo motherfucker again. I'm like, dude, come on,
But-
really?
He also saved G.I. Joe with that same thing.
Yeah, he
because
kind of did.
He kind of saved it with his jokes because after you saw RZA or whatever the fuck as a goddamn ninja master, all of a sudden that shit kind of made me want to just take your DVD and pitch that bitch out the door. Because I was like, okay, nigga, you got me with that like Iron Hulk hand shit. You're not gonna get me with this. And I saw that shit. I'm like, so RZA trained Storm Shadow. I
think Sylvester Stallone is in that category.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
Expendables.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He made
he's-
some money off of that Expendable shit.
let me tell you something.
That man's a
The one
genius.
thing I'll get, and you know what? I'll agree with you on
When you
that.
put all those action stars together, what you expect?
You know what? So, you know what though? Honestly, a clusterfuck, and actually that was what was good about it. It didn't become a
I know
total
it was a
cluster.
clusterfuck.
Van Damme actually saved the second one.
I like that. I liked him in that one. He was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was like real Van Damme or he was acting, but
Now
Yeah,
it's
that's
funny.
nuts.
I spoke to him, I guess about 3 or 4 months ago, and I've been begging him to come on the show. Because, like I said, I want to go back to getting the actors just back on the show. So I actually reached out to him, and he actually reached out back, which I was amazed. So, you know, if I can get him on this show, that'll be pretty fucking hype. And just talking to him on the phone, he's a fucking pretty hype guy.
he's like James.
He's like
Van
Damme.
James, thank you for putting me in. Buy my movies. Buy Street Fighter. All right.
You know, it's
Like,
Yeah.
fucking. Wait. Fuck! I gotta put a fuck you out to David Hayter. I'm not Ron Perlman, dude.
Oh, it was a 10.
Oh damn.
Oh, dude.
Don't be
You know
calling me
what?
Ron Perlman. I ain't no
All
fucking
y'all,
hell. I ain't
because Ron
Hellboy.
Perlman is the ugliest dude to make some movies good. Leave him alone.
Yeah, but don't tell me I look like his ass.
I thought Demolition Man was a good movie.
So did I. I agree.
Yeah, I think Demolition.
I
Man
think Snipes saved that movie though.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
because that was during Stallone's like diarrhea moment in his career.
Diarrhea.
Like, he was just, what was that? Throw Mama from the Train and fucking all this other whacked out shit.
Keith on
Yo,
this show.
which I think was the best Van Damme movie.
I still go with Bloodsport.
Nah. Not for me.
The
What
Quest.
you think?
The Quest.
Or maybe The Quest.
The Quest,
Quest.
yeah, the Quest is pretty good.
The Quest had a lot of real martial
Actually,
artists.
no. Correct myself. JCVD.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I never seen
JCVD.
that.
It was, what I liked about it is the way it was shot. It was shot as Van Damme as a person, and he's kind of in this like fucked up world because like he visualizes like the shit that he's done in the movies, and it talks about like his wife leaving him and his fucking everything falling apart, and a bank's getting robbed. And rather than, what you see him do in the movies, just jumping up and doing his fucking roundhouse and kicking the shit out of everybody, well, these motherfuckers got real guns. So he ain't jumping up. And he starts visualizing of, like, him kicking this guy's ass and this. I'm not going to give the whole story away, but it's definitely a Van Damme movie worth checking out.
I'm gonna check it out. Did y'all see Double Impact?
Double Impact was,
hell yeah.
Double Impact was another one too. He did a lot of good stuff. He really did. I mean, he got a bad rap because of his fucking grabbing asses on chicks on MTV and heroin.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the reality thing he's got? He did a reality show for a while, and it was like, he was like basically he was supposed to be cast in Bloodsport too, and they fucked him.
I'm not surprised.
And Zalgo also said Legionnaire was another good movie.
I remember
Was.
that. I watched that.
Wasn't there another one that was Hard Target or something like that?
Yes, it was, and he was the
Security.
was
Is that the one where he's a security guard at the hockey rink?
Was it Lance Henriksen in it? Henriksen? The guy that played in Aliens? He was in that movie. What's his name? Well, he played in Hard Target. Hard Target was a good movie too.
Lionheart. Yeah, he did a lot of good movies, man.
Yeah,
that.
Van Damme has some good movies.
He definitely
Yeah,
did.
Lionheart's on
He
Netflix.
had his nice run.
I won.
What about Universal Soldier?
Oh, Universal Soldier was good.
The first one. After
Yeah,
that,
that's
it
what we're
went.
talking about.
After that, it went stupid. But then they brought like Dolph Lundgren and him back for like the last one or some shit.
That shit made no sense. Do not watch that movie.
Yeah,
What?
you would be confused.
That fucking deal.
The new ones.
It was like they gave both him and Dolph a line of fucking coke and was like, all right, action.
Make some crazy ass plot. Oh yeah, that shit was nuts.
That shit was, I could not understand. Like the second one, at least Michael Jai White was like, come here, nigga, let me just help you with the story. And he progressed pretty nice. That third one.
Yo,
was
Time
fucking
Cop was
gone,
good
dude.
too.
Time Cop was crazy. That shit was
Yo,
crazy.
Van Damme had a lot of good ass movies.
Yo, you want to? I'm gonna put something up right now. This shit's actually pretty fucking cool. I ran this actually last week. This is actually Van Damme's daughter, who actually is basically following in her father's footsteps.
I don't know, but Bolo Young's son looks just like Bolo Young.
I'm gonna look that one up in a second. Check this shit out.
He's only the strong.
Nah.
Now we shall do combat like the ancients of old.
And his daughter's pretty hot looking.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I tell you also, his Eminem's daughter, it's crazy.
I tell you what,
She's underage, nigga. Back up.
Van Damme's wife.
Nah, I'm like,
Her nigga not 18. She just
18 now.
turned. She
Just
just
turned
turned
18.
18.
Yeah.
I think
Eminem's
He's
45.
18.
Eminem is 45.
Bro.
That ain't no 45.
Eminem, yo, Marshall is 45 fucking years old.
Bro.
Hell, he is.
You just turned 42, nigga. He ain't 45.
He is not no 45. Jay-Z is older than him.
And 2 trailer came out. Let's go.
Shit.
Anchorman 2 trailer out.
You know, what, man? Van Damme would have been a nice Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Van Damme would have been a nice Johnny Cage.
Oh, Megan Goody.
He said, oh.
Fiendish movie house. You done fucked up now.
Nigga, I love me some Megan Good, yo.
That's really his daughter?
Yeah. Bianca Brie.
I get her pregnant on
Really?
purpose.
I get her pregnant.
He said he.
Oh my god.
Now Van Damme's coming on the show.
I like the long person.
She's got those European white girl thighs. Them shits are ridiculous.
But you know, I mean, he says he's busy, but he said he would definitely love to come on the show and bullshit. And believe it or not, he has been a gamer.
You play all the games.
But he plays all the
games.
He plays all the games. And just think, there'd be no Johnny Cage without him.
Hey, that was actually cool. The Donnie Yen versus Bruce Lee
that shit was crazy.
anime thing. That was pretty cool.
Oh, you know what? I want to find Bolo Young's kid.
Dude, Bolo Young's son looks just like Bolo Young. That shit is sickening. Like I think he literally cloned himself. China has some technology. Like, his son is like beefy and shit. Even down to his eye. He's like, I don't get it. How do you have a kid with a fucked up eye just like yours? Like that shit is
like I break your foot. You are next.
Bolo Young Jr. Unstoppable training. Let's see what this looks like.
This kid is like 19 or some shit. He's benching like a ridiculous amount of fucking weight, yo.
Wow.
All right, let's see what he looks like.
Ooh,
Come on,
like him, Van Damme and his daughter, they all had like a reunion thing where he was like
David Young. You're talking over the freaking video.
Oh, I can't hear it. Sorry about that. I think I don't have it on.
Jesus Christ.
Told you.
.2 vertical jump.
Yeah. Kid's Chinese Superman.
Hell.
See us American motherfuckers, we go to the gym and just, oh shit.
Yeah.
See how much he looked like his daddy.
Yeah.
Wow.
He cloned himself, man. That kid looks just like that's his son. That is not Bolo.
I'm going to find him and get him on the show.
That's crazy.
I'm going to get his ass on the show.
They had a dinner with him because I think Bolo has cancer, so he lost a lot of weight. But his son looked like when Van Damme was looking, he shook his son's hand. He was like, "No, that's my son." He's like, "Oh my god!" And he's like laughing and stuff. That fucker was sitting next to his dad, and he looked just the same because now his hair is long. That's an older one. But this one here, like his hair is short.
He gonna be better than his daddy. Tell him.
That kid is,
Oh yeah.
This kid's a beast, man. Look at him. I mean, this kid, and then he learned Wing Chun from fucking Ip Chun's people. So he's like fucking Bolo Young size with like Bruce Lee speed. Fucking sick.
Anchorman 2 trailer.
Really?
Yo, that movie gonna be ridiculous, dog.
Anchorman was funny.
Yeah.
Anchorman was
Yo,
funny.
this one they up in the ante, dog.
Yo, I want to talk to you about something. I don't find Ben Stiller that funny.
No.
No one does.
He fell off.
I don't find him funny. I mean,
After there's something with Mary, he fell off.
he's not.
All right, since we hit funny,
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
since we hit funny, all-time funniest comedians.
All time funniest for me, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy,
Richard Pryor.
Dave Chappelle.
Bernie Mac.
I don't know. Jim Carrey's pretty funny.
Richard Pryor shits on Jim Carrey though, dog. You can't even lie.
Carrey is funny though.
I would have to go
Said
and,
he came from the hood. That's
Richard Pryor, and Gene Wilder together, and all their and Stir Crazy, fucking Silver
Crazy,
Streak, yo. Those two together had such a great fucking chemistry. I would have to go with Richard Pryor, though. I would have to say Richard Pryor, or believe it or not, Red Fox.
Oh yeah, it came
Oh,
from
Red Fox.
Red Fox and Dangerfield.
Oh yeah, gets no respect. Yeah, you can't forget about him.
Now somebody said Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks, I would say, as far as making movies and Broadway shit, is funny as fuck. But he's more of on the production side, but he is funny in movies that he's done, too. But I would say he's more, but Red Fox, fucking yo. I grew up watching Sanford and Son my whole life. That motherfucker, I don't know, I can't tell you how many times my mom had to wash my underwears going, why is there little pee stains in your pants? Oh, I watched Sanford and Son this week.
Chappelle is funny, but he gets tiring after a while if you keep going back to it. Like I don't think he could be consistently funny.
Yeah, no.
Y'all niggas gonna hate me. I'm gonna say DL motherfucking Hewley, man.
Yo, he's funny. I ain't hear it.
His stand-up is hilarious.
No. I'm gonna say when you catch him off a show.
Yeah.
I've never seen a dude. I went to one of his shows and he would come through after the show. He would come through after the show for like 45 minutes and chill with the people at the bar area. He cut this nigga down so deep. So deep. I mean, he cut this nigga down so nonchalantly that by the time he figured out what was going on, that nigga, I mean, that shit was equal to like a rage quit in Marvel after losing one character. I mean, this nigga just really, I mean, DL just, he cuts you fucking so deep so fast. Like, that nigga counterattack is ridiculous. And this dude was saying, he must have said something about the show. So he looked at the guy and was like, so obviously this nigga here no comedy because he knows what's like fucking funny. So come on, nigga, make me laugh. And dude started to talk, and he just went in on him. From his teeth to his eyes to his clothes, the chick he brought, the chick left. Like that bitch left. Like she left and did not come back. And she was like, obviously, somebody need to call this nigga a cab because his ride left about 20 minutes ago. And dude looked, and he was just he just left. And from that moment on, I was like, I must learn how to cut people down just like that man. And I did that shit. Like, yo, DL Hewley, when he's not doing a show, when he's just by himself doing this thing, that motherfucker's dangerous. He's the funniest motherfucker I heard, man.
You know what was funny? I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this one more clip because I never knew this until like later in life. The Nutty Professor.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
That it was Chappelle. That it was Chappelle on the screen.
Oh, it's Reggie?
Reggie.
You know what's Waynesburg's the funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. That chick was hot.
Ooh, Jada?
Yeah.
Jada's still fine.
Oh,
Bro.
he sure is animated.
Will Smith was a good chick.
Cartoon's funny. No, Reggie got a gut shit.
That chick Bill Murray's funny.
Who?
Bill Murray.
Yeah, he got some stuff.
Bill Murray, you gotta,
Yeah, this
you
nigga
gotta.
had the fucked up teeth too.
She's unbelievable. Look at this.
Yo, them teeth, son, really.
I thought Kevin Hart was funny for a little while, then wear it off.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's starting to get stale because
Oh
he's
my
just
gosh, she's so fun.
He Hollywood now.
Oh, that's my bitch. That's my Jada.
nah, Jada and Set It Off though.
I like Jada, and Jada is bad.
Hey, she got them eyes, boy. Them eyes. Her skin is like perfect.
I love her skin tone.
Her skin. I'm telling you, her
We're going
skin is-
in, yo.
I love her skin tone. Yo, my thirst levels are high right now, son.
You know it's a good movie? You ever saw
Oh,
Low Down
that's
Jimmy Shane?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
my
Oh
shit.
my gosh,
Oh
she
my
was on
God.
point with that.
Peaches. Yo.
See, so you gonna make me watch that movie?
A little down dirty shame.
Low Down Dirty Shane. That was my movie. I think it's on Crackle. I'm not sure. I gotta look.
Man, where's the Burning Mac?
Favorite scene, one of my favorite scenes in that movie was when he got them rock wilders to tear my man up doing the James Brown.
Yo, but the chick, the bad chick though, she
Yeah, I
was.
just want to say, yo, off topic, that yo, Sherman Club's candy bar selection is serious.
What?
It's so
What?
It says Sherman Club's candy bar collection is serious.
You remember
That
the
is so random. What?
remember the beginning though?
Oh, that threw me off so bad.
On that note, I'm going back to GTA.
Hold on, game playing
Hey,
GTA Online right now.
Fernando on the same
On
script
Xbox.
playing
Oh
GTA.
fuck you.
Fuck your
Fuck
couch.
PS3.
GTA is game of the year though.
I lost 400K on PS3. Fuck
All right, here you go.
PS3.
Here's a quick topic switch.
Well, that's why you ain't
Smurf
going
ass,
with
Smurf ass, greatest fighter of all time.
Fighting game?
Yeah, fighter, boxer.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Right.
Muhammad Ali, no doubt.
Oh boy, that's actually hard.
I'd have to give it. Well, I would say Holyfield, but he headbutts too much, so I can't give it to him.
Oh.
No, I said I can't give it to Holyfield because he headbutts too much.
Yeah,
Who did hold? But
that's how
honestly,
that's how
who is-
motherfuckers get ears bitten off.
Like Tyson.
Keeping it real goes wrong.
That should have been the first World Star Hip Hop video.
Yeah,
Little,
shit.
you know,
Tyson biting that motherfucker's ear off.
Yeah.
he tried to headbutt Mike Tyson.
But y'all talking about greatest fighter though? Y'all, how you gotta bring up Joe Louis, man.
He was
Joe
it.
Louis, every day. Joe Louis,
Joe Louis, man. He was the heavyweight champ for 12 years.
Yeah.
You know what? The easiest way to figure this shit out is to play that joint from fucking Coming to America. Just because that's what's gonna be.
Joe Louis. Joe
Everybody
Louis is
say
out
Ali.
here.
Everybody say Ali. Goddamn Ali. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali. I call cash.
Joe Louis was 104.
Because you don't say shit.
I'd say Ali was the smartest boxer.
I would agree with that. Ali was the smartest. I think Foreman was the toughest.
Hey, Foreman beat Frazier like a disowned child.
Foreman fought Holyfield, and Holyfield was like, it felt like I hit a fucking brick wall every time I hit him. Motherfucker got those George Foreman grill fucking embedded in his body and shit.
Dude, when your signature punch is a fucking jab, you a bad motherfucker. Punch is the jab. He has knocked niggas out
With a jab.
the jab. Like, he just bopped you and be like, oh, my fault. I'm sorry. I seen them knock you out by accident. Sorry. Dude, I say Sugar Ray Robinson.
Stiff jab.
Mr. Fish said, every time we talk about boxing, white people always got to bring Rocky out.
Rocky Marciano.
Knock the fuck out.
Nigga, fuck that little Mac.
He said, Little Mac, I'm done. How do you,
Mike.
That fucking, that bike ride, I'll never forget that bike ride past the Statue of
Nigga
Liberty.
stole my bike.
Every time in Little Mac training, ride his bicycle with fucking, whatever the hell his trainer's name was, passing the the Statue of Liberty. Fucking Mike Tyson's punch out. I just saw a video the other day. I just saw a video the other day of fucking Mike Tyson playing Mike Tyson's punch out for the first time.
Wow.
And it was like literally like a week or two ago. And he
can't even knock himself out.
And he got his ass whooped by Glass Joe. Glass Joe was whooping his ass.
What?
Glass Joe was whooping his ass.
How?
Because he sucks at it.
I'm pretty sure Gabby J will whoop his ass too.
He didn't
no, man, but
Nigga, he didn't get past Glass Joe. Are you serious?
Let me see if I can bring it up.
Man.
That's horrible. That nigga got like what 1 in 100 record.
Dude, you gotta do. Yo, you.
Here you go. Hold on. I'm putting it on. I'm putting it on right now. Actually.
Dude, you are controlling a character that can beat up a 12-foot tall Mike Tyson. How do you beat a 12-foot tall Mike Tyson? I don't fucking know. He did that shit, yo.
McDonald's fries.
1 win, 100 losses.
Here you go. Here's Mike Tyson playing Punch Out.
That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, no one tried to help him. Nah, yo, somebody tried to help him, but they were scared to go near him. Seriously, you about to see that part? He's like, I don't know what to do. And dude is like, yo.
There's some things you just don't do. You don't lose to the first. You don't die to the first Goomba in Mario.
No.
Right?
No.
You don't get knocked out by Glass Joe.
That's a real shame, because he was really trying to win.
Oh, this Glass Joe, right?
Hey, y'all.
Glass Joe.
Leave Mike alone. He was trying. Y'all some assholes.
I gotta.
Yo, Mike Tyson gonna come on my show and punch the shit out of me.
Oh, just tired. Oh, look at me. I was just running, Mike.
Mike gonna bust into your house right now and kill you.
Come on, Glass Joe.
Do you like he did? Like he did my man's in the first Hangover. Put that boy to sleep.
Keep moving.
Oh, I love that part.
Boom.
I hate that dude too much.
Yeah, not and he'll do you like he did Allen.
What y'all think about Mayweather though? Honestly,
Mayweather.
He's a great boxer.
Here's the thing. Here's my take on Mayweather.
Glass Joe.
That's Glass Joe.
I respect his skill because people try to say he ain't got skill. Y'all, people who say that are stupid. Like the dude obviously has the skill.
Oh my god!
Even then, I don't think he's had that opponent.
never held a controller. Why is he looking at the controller like that?
Yo, he didn't try to dodge.
He ain't no gamer.
Right? Does he look like a gamer?
Imagine his ass trying to fucking bust out a fucking Dragon Punch.
Y'all need to leave Mike alone for trying his own game. Y'all some assholes.
He'll try it twice. It won't work. He'll just turn around and punch you in the face.
Why he look like that? Yo, Michael.
Yo, Mike was concentrating. He was trying.
Glass Joe.
Notice how all the white people.
I don't know what to do, man.
Notice how all the white people kept like, yo, look. Everybody gave like a 20-foot bubble. Like nobody got closer than 20 feet to Mike Tyson. Like, the motherfuckers stay on the outside of the room.
All the white boys are like, yo, I saw The Hangover. Fuck you out of here.
Dude, like seriously. Dude, during that whole video, nobody got close to Tyson. They was like, yo, don't.
Yo, why is he glowing to this character? You're glowing, really? Your ass.
How much? Smurf just asked me, how much money would you need to take a right uppercut from Mike Tyson? All right. For starters,
it better be enough to the point when I wake up.
It better be enough for them to do a jaw transplant. Then I need enough for the psychological fucking shrink I'm gonna have to see for years. Obviously I'm gonna need dental work after it.
Because your grill gonna be fucked.
I might actually go into a coma, so I need a lot of money for life support. So I'd have to probably go in at least $5 million.
At least $5 million.
At least $5 million.
Come off easy.
$5 million for one uppercut. Yo, I could.
Dude, hold on.
Yo.
This is Tyson's uppercut, man.
But wait. Now here's the thing. Am I allowed to try and dodge it, or I gotta lay my jaw out?
Nigga, do not move when Mike Tyson starts trying to hit you, because he will only follow you, and that shit will only get worse. just take that one, because if you move, then this is what happens when Mike Tyson get mad at you. When he wants to hit you, and you try to move, he'll ask you why you're moving. That's bad news right there.
$5 million ain't enough. I'm sorry.
$5 million is not enough.
I'm so free said, as much as it takes to bring people back to life.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, if he hits you, you will be losing. You will be losing your first bit of teeth. Like, the motherfucker's gonna be gone.
Oh yeah.
Don't be like your bridge.
At least a few years of happiness.
Well, wait. How about this?
You're not understanding. This dude is not understanding it. It's not just a regular uppercut. It's a Tyson uppercut.
It's a Tyson uppercut.
Wait. Keep in mind. Am I allowed to wear any type of gear? Am I allowed to wear any? Wait. Am I allowed to wear any type of gear, or am I just going in dead fucking taking a cut to the fucking jaw?
No, we mean like remember that part on Baby Boy when your boy was fucking demonstrating one hitter quitter? You got chin up, nigga. Don't be scared.
Fuck
chin,
that.
Chin up. You get that one hitter quitter.
20 mil. 20 mil. Smurf, yeah, 20 mil would work.
Tyson hit you, your lineage will feel it, dog. Like, your
But
ancestors
see-
back in the 1800s will feel that shit. Like,
20 mil.
Mike will try to fucking let you down. You be like, don't be scared. You like, man, fuck you, Mike. Then
No, because you know what I would do? You know what I would do? I'll tell you right now what I would do. This is how I would get away with it. I would line up when I was like, all right, you know, this is 20 million.
Okay.
And right before he gets ready to start, I would do like that. Remember the old littering commercial with the crying Indian? I would let a teardrop fall down my eye and hope that breeds a little sympathy.
I'm telling you.
And he-
I'm telling you.
5 million is enough to make James go from Ron Perlman to Fabio with plastic surgery.
Yo.
no, nigga, not the Mike Tyson uppercut.
Yo, nigga.
No, not that.
You know his hands are an illegal weapon.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
they are.
Yes, they are.
Mike Tyson is a fucking illegal weapon. What you talking about?
Did you guys ever watch? Did you guys ever watch the last Tyson movie he did, where he actually sat and talked, even to like about when his daughter died and all that shit?
Yeah,
And he talked about the whole ear shit. You know what? I'll be honest. When Tyson was in his prime, I hated the motherfucker. The reason I hated him is because at that time it was like $49.99 pay-per-view, and you were like, yeah. 6 seconds later, the fight's over. You're like, really? I just spent $49 for that? I get no under.
Michael. I eat your children.
I eat your children.
Makes me a lot.
Fuck you till you love me, bitch. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, like Mike was during that time, yo. No one told Mike that, yo. By the way,
Interview, unless
like
you're doing
people are mad.
fornication. So I would suggest you stop right now, unless you wanna, you know.
Did you
I like
hear?
when one nigga was like, Alexander the greatest. No, I'm the greatest. I'll tear out your heart, eat your kids.
Did you hear on the movie though what he told about the tribal shit on his face? He was like, originally I tattooed hearts,
Yes, he did.
and my manager was like, what the fuck is that? And he's like, I wanted to put hearts. So he said, I tattooed hearts on my face. So they made him go back to the tattoo artist, and they're like, yo, make something different. And that's why he's got the tribal shit now.
Yeah.
Imagine going against some motherfucker like that with hearts all over his face.
He would kill everybody because they'd be dying laughing.
Yeah. No, but see, the fucked up part about it was such a big tattoo that they did a huge ass cover up. Like,
Yeah.
that shit was like a big fucking cover up.
Yeah.
And they said, and then they asked him, "Were you in your right, stable mind?" And he was like, "What do you mean by that?" They were like, "Were you sober?" And he was like, "I can't answer that." And I was like, "That bitch fucking good, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?" And he said that shit straight up, like, "I don't think I can really answer that." Like, I bet you fucking can, Mike. You are nuts, dude. I won't say that
You
shit.
would never tell him that, though.
Yeah, you
On
know, he kill you.
All right.
I will Facebook that nigga with it.
No,
Yeah,
nigga,
No, you don't
can't
even
fuck
tell
that
him
nigga.
Facebook.
Tyson the type of man you don't try to fight. You have to shoot him.
Not even shoot, nigga. You got a nuclear bomb, that nigga, just to make sure. Fuck that.
Nigga, he probably deflect
You
that
can't do
shit.
that. He
Put
might.
the gun in front of the nigga and tell him to back up before you pull it.
Nigga, he probably punched a bullet.
Back
Shit.
up.
Right. Well, hey, you talking about nuclear? You might drop that. He might become stronger.
Nah, nigga.
You talking about?
Nigga would be stronger than the Hulk.
Nah, I'm talking about the nuclear bomb that went off in Kingdom Come, nigga. That's the nuclear bomb. That killed Superman, nigga. Fuck that.
Oh god.
Oh, that'd be something serious.
Nigga, I don't trust that nigga dead body. If he ever become a zombie, we all dead. Like
Zombie Tyson running around.
A zombie would never be able to catch my black ass. Hell no.
No, we ain't.
No. We're not talking about. Yeah, we're not talking the Dawn of the Dead zombies. We're not giving you that. We're giving you running motherfucking zombies. We're giving you 28 day zombies and shit.
Oh, what is it?
We
Fucking
I'm not giving you them
No,
zombies from Resident Evil 4.
I don't know, man, because the remake Dawn of the Dead, that fucking Asian zombie, that fucking jogger, that dude was running fast as shit, do with one arm.
Yeah.
That dude was running
I'm
fast
saying.
as fuck.
Them niggas,
That dude
zombie
was
Tyson
talking,
nigga.
yo. Zombie
nigga.
Tyson would not be cool.
Either that,
Zombie
either that
Tyson
or
would not
Tyson
be
was
cool.
somewhere.
All right, so now we see what we just did here. This is what the FGC community does. We just made a movie. We have a movie with Samuel Jackson, Mike Tyson, Van Damme, Kathy Bates in a zombie apocalypse movie.
Because
Wow,
why the
that'd
fuck
be an
not?
interesting movie.
That would be the
Why
realest shit ever.
That would be a trilogy.
And we're gonna do a trilogy of that shit because they ain't going down easy.
This is the trillest shit ever. In 3D.
In
Why
4D.
not? In 3D.
In IMAX, nigga.
And
IMAX. Because Mike Tyson always needs to be in IMAX. Because fucking.
And you feel the Mike Tyson punches as soon as they come from the screen.
Right, the whole audience gonna
totally
be
see
knocked
Mike
out in their
Tyson
seat.
I could totally see Mike Tyson fucking it up and be like, I know you saw that because it's in 3D. Like, Mike can't say that. Like, Mike can't say that. Oh, really? You saw me? Nah, nigga, don't say that. This is roll it, nigga. Don't.
Nice,
don't
Tyson. You're not supposed to talk. You're a zombie. I'm gonna eat your babies. I'm gonna eat your babies.
Nope, right there. He would punch you. Don't tell me what to do. Pap. He'd be like, oh shit, that nigga dead.
Yo, I gotta say this. Yo, and it's sad because, like I said, I feel bad for him with the daughter and all that. Since then, he calmed down so much. Like, I mean, I remember watching him. I forgot who the fucking interviewer was, and he was like, I forgot fucking. They were talking to him, and he was like, basically like, yeah, fuck you, go eat a pussy. And
he said, he'd fuck him to you. I will fuck you till you love me, white boy.
Mike, that's not the proper way to talk on TV. I think this interview is going to be over. And he's like, yeah, okay, and by the way, fuck you. But yeah, he calmed down. I mean, he's doing the acting thing with The Hangover.
He did a good job.
He did a good job, and he's doing good again, which I feel. It's kind of like you look at MC Hammer, who pissed away everything he had.
Or Robert Downey Jr.
Or Robert Downey. Well, Robert Downey Jr. fixed that.
Yeah, he fixed that shit.
But
Robert, Rob came out. That boy, Rob, man, Rob was the biggest turnaround in fucking Hollywood history. It was like, how the fuck you go from
I got both of the Sherlock Holmes. Did you guys see the Sherlock Holmeses at all?
I don't watch that shit yet.
Sure.
Well, no,
you mean the movie?
The movies, the two movies. Yeah.
I watched the movie.
Were they any good?
The first one was.
Yeah, I gotta say, I got them. I was gonna check them out. That was gonna be
One
my next ones to watch. I just download movies now. You heard me, fucking Twitter police. I download torrents.
How many times did I tell you I stole shit? Like, I've said it like 4 times already. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a shit.
At this point, I really don't anymore. Because y'all robbed me in the theaters, I'm gonna rob you. I'm telling you, like my nigga Michael Black said, you fuck me in the theater, I fuck you on the internet.
Motherfucker.
Dude, it's true. How many times have you gone to a movie and walked out after paying like $20? I mean, dude, I'm sorry. Fucking Avatar did not cut it for me.
I'm trying to figure what I walked out on.
I walked
out on that.
I walked out on open water.
Damn.
Open water.
That movie kind of weak.
Yeah, that was weak.
I admit that movie kind of weak. What did I walk out on? I think it was the Avatar, the fucking the cartoon adaptation thing. That Avatar, the Airbender joint.
Yeah, I ain't walk out.
Oh, the Last Airbender.
Last Airbender. Yeah. I walked out on that shit.
Nigga, they got a bootleg that. I was so mad. I was looking at this shit. I was like, yo, I would have slapped the nigga I paid for this movie.
Yo, any motherfucker here go to the theater to see Dragon Ball Z?
Hell no.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
I heard that was some sad shit right there, son.
Sad. It was a tragedy.
Yeah, you know that Lindsay Lohan movie?
Was it better than Chung-Li?
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Nah, fuck it. This is why it was like worse. Vegeta was a random white boy with blonde hair. I'm done.
Blonde hair.
What?
Vegeta was the random like white boy with fucking. He was like this rich kid from
you
with
see
like.
how they did Master Roshi?
No, I ain't know the Vegeta was in the movie.
I take that back. Piccolo. See how they did him?
Yo,
like a
James
ass Star Trek villain.
Mario
James
was pretty bad too.
It wasn't that bad.
Oh, Dragon Ball as a Dragon Ball movie was ass. As a regular movie, it was okay. That's how I take it.
You thought Mortal Kombat Annihilation was
generous. Mortal Kombat Annihilation
It's a guilty
Mortal
pleasure.
Kombat Annihilation was good for one reason and one reason only. You got to hear Scorpion call somebody a sucker. And that was hilarious.
Sucker.
Sucker.
Like, what the fuck?
Now did you guys watch the Legacy 2?
I
Yeah.
have.
What did you guys think of it
I
overall?
haven't even seen it yet.
Well, Legacy is pretty good.
You didn't see the
It's
second one
alright.
yet?
I didn't see the second one.
The difference is, remember how Legacy they did each one weekly?
Yeah.
This one, it starts and then goes to the end right away. So you're watching the whole fucking episode, the whole series in one shot.
All the one shot, baby.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not. I thought it wasn't bad. I mean, you had your fatalities and shit. I like the way they did Kenshi. You know,
fuck that nigga.
yeah. In the
Still
game, maybe
love that
fuck him, but
Kenshi,
they still
don't you?
they-
Still love the
Fuck
Kenshi.
that.
they
Fuck
did they
that
do
nigga.
Kenshi good in the movie though.
Yeah, but fuck that nigga though.
But
Top tier.
as soon as Melina said, as soon as she's done, she's shooting Transformers 4. As soon as she's done doing that, she's coming on. Sammy Joe, who played Katana, said she's coming on too, but she's kind of. I mean, of course, everybody's busy. As long as if they're doing movies, they're getting work, they're getting paid, they're gonna do that, you know. But they said they're gonna definitely come on. Cary Tagawa said he's coming back. Guess Cary Tagawa did say that he's got some shit for people, so keep that in mind. Because of VXG, of the debacle of him not being able to show up.
Yeah.
But
I want to say your soul is mud.
yeah, I really pushed hard for that, and it sucks. But oddly enough, he's shooting a. I don't know if it's a B-boy movie. But
Really?
yeah, he was shooting.
What?
Yeah,
B-boy?
yeah, he was
Wow.
shooting like a B-boy movie, like one of those step-up type.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Shit,
No.
Jago would love that shit.
You know. Yo, I'm gonna battle Jago. You give me some time. I'm battling Jago.
What you need is cocaine. Jago is like a black Charlie Sheen now. That motherfucking boy. Don't get me wrong. I love Andre. I've known him since he's a little guy. Andre, lay off them drugs, my nigga. Yo, that boy. I just did 2
Who just did a
backflips and I
PSA?
saw the sun and moon align. Now
Oh
I'm like
my
half
God.
god and shit. It's
I
got
think
like
I think Cary Tagawa is doing motherfucking You Got Served too.
wasn't it
Really?
already out? Wasn't it already
No, no, but this is who's in it. I looked it up on IMDb. It's him, J Boo, Lil Fizz, Raz B.
Oh, gay.
I'm not lying.
Hold on, question.
I'm
Wasn't
linking
it
it to you on Skype. They just took that movie and put the You Got Served name on it. This is literally probably You Got Served 2 without a Mariana Marcus Houston.
Ooh, that's bad. That's like having chicken without chicken or noodles, nigga. You just got broth. Right there. No. Nigga, you just can't have broth. Fuck. Are they
Hey.
serious? This
Guess
shit,
so.
this shit makes my head hurt. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's bad.
That is terrible.
What
You can't.
What happened to horror movies? Why are they so ass now?
Nigga, I explain that to me. They remaking them and making them shits bad. Like I want to. Oh my God, yo.
Horror
Carrie,
movies trash.
Carrie tanked horribly, man. They don't really build. Carrie tanked.
I ain't even see it yet. People said it was good, all right, but they said
No,
it just didn't.
that
do
shit
good.
was
No,
bad.
you know, Hollywood can eat a dick for trying
Yeah.
to remake RoboCop.
Yo, RoboCop gonna suck. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Like RoboCop.
RoboCop.
no, screw that. Man, did you see that trailer?
This
you
shit
see that
weak
trailer?
as fuck.
I don't know. I don't like the way he becomes RoboCop.
Yeah, that's so corny.
You know.
Like,
Blew up
I
in a
like-
car.
Yeah, but then again, you know what? I'm not gonna. I've seen movies where the trailers sucked and the movie wound up being awesome, and then I've seen it the other way where the trailer looked amazing and you
Hold
see
on,
it. You, I mean, I didn't. Man of Steel, I didn't like it.
It's PG-13.
I didn't like the ending of Man of Steel.
I didn't like Man of Steel at all. I'm like,
Still ain't
I like
finished, man. Still, yeah.
I liked Man of Steel
like-
till the ending.
I liked the beginning. I didn't like the end exactly. I liked the way they built him up to become Superman. But then once he became Superman, I was like, man, this is some weak ass shit. I don't even know what the motherfucker that don't speak.
Yo,
What
the fight was epic, but then the end of the fight was like, what?
you say the
No,
fight
you know
was
what?
epic. I say it sucked because you know what? It's like at least even in Dragon Ball Z when the motherfuckers are flying around punching the shit out of each other, you know what's going on. I felt like I was watching goddamn Marvel. I had no idea who's punching who.
I feel like Neil versus Smith was more exciting than the whole fight.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't
That
know, man.
fight, the fight before the Zod fight was good. I don't care. That boy tried to fly and dude grabbed his cape and slammed his ass in the ground.
Yeah,
but
that
the
was
the chick was doing more damage than Zod was though.
Yeah.
That's because like what they explained to you, Zod was genetically created to be a leader, military leader. The other ones were made for fighting.
Exactly.
Like that's why that dude was like 12 fucking feet tall. He was the Kryptonians made him 12 feet tall. All he does. Is
I like Man of Steel. I like Man of Steel.
Yo,
I like
Dread
that
was off
too.
the chain.
What was the guy in the original one? The motherfucker the mute motherfucker.
No, that was the mute motherfucker. That big bitch. The
Yeah.
one that fucking like meter burn choke slam.
Yeah, but I'm like,
Superman.
I don't know, man. It didn't.
That was the big dude.
I enjoyed more of
He did
the.
meter burn choke slam.
I enjoyed more of the beginning premise of him becoming how he became Superman than I did the final part.
Now, you know what?
And I didn't like the end. Not to spoil it for
No,
anybody
well,
for out there, but the end pissed me off.
But now about the end.
Yeah, and
The end should not piss you off. This is why. A lot of people fuck it up. And I won't try force this shit up, but you just answered your own question. Why was it ending like that? Because the beginning, he was raised by two random ass country people from fucking Kansas. And the same thing he would have done, I would have done. Because people bitch and moan about it. I was like, wait a minute. Y'all do understand that he's not even fucking Superman yet. He's just a regular ass dude from Kansas who got superpowers. So he did what the fuck he had to do. That's just I mean, you would do the same thing. You know, if presented like if he tells you I'm not going to stop, you better fucking do something about this. And he just, he does what he do, and you do you. Well, guess what? He's not fucking Superman yet. He's just a regular ass dude from Kansas who got superpowers.
Trey, you actually found that movie, Hype Nation 3D. That's the movie Cary Tagawa's doing, a B-boy movie. An American dance crew goes head to head with a crew from South Korea.
Wow.
The storyline, set against the bright neon light streets of Seoul, Korea, the match won B-boy battle of the year. Ryan and Kevin, of course, Ryan and Kevin.
Ryan and Kevin.
Biff and Billy and their crew from Los Angeles hire the U.S. Interpol to be matched up against the notorious gambling crew from South Korea, really? Known to the B-boy world as the best of the best. Their mission is to gather information about Tony Kai, an ex-Yakuza, planning a worldwide monopoly of drugs, sex, and gambling. Okay, let me guess.
Damn zoo for a story.
I was just going to say, ex-Yakuza by Cary Tanaka.
That's a zoo. That's a zoo for a story. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's like
all over the place.
All right. Well,
They don't know if it want to be a dance movie or action film.
Be sure to catch it on DVD.
But my thing is, why B2K though? Like them niggas ain't been relevant since
Did anybody catch the new Chucky movie that came to DVD?
Yo, Curse of Chucky, that shit was actually kind of trail. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I didn't hear. I didn't know that came out with another one.
Did you watch the after credits though?
Yes, I did, and it was worth it.
Yes, it was.
It was actually an alternate. They put in there.
What? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be an alternate ending. They actually got the real. Well,
Yeah, I'm about to say. Don't say that.
Yo, the Curse of Chucky is actually pretty good because he's like, even though it's continued from C to Chucky, it actually makes sense because this goes way back. It explains why he does what he does.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna have to download it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know somewhere. I mean,
I got places. I got my hooks.
I mean, you can link me.
Okay.
I mean, I got you on Twitter, dog. I got you on Twitter. Don't worry.
I'm about to read this Bleach while I talk to y'all, so
Oh, here you go with that Bleach.
Nah, but yo, that Curse of Chucky though, that was actually pretty good. Like, I'm finding a lot of the straight to DVD movies actually kind of okay.
I like the current.
You know what? Like we were saying before, like when we were saying about Save and whatever, like when we said about Sylvester Stallone, I will say this about Stallone: he saved both Rambo and fucking and Rocky with his last ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I was like, man, I'm like, really, you're gonna make this fucking ass? You're like 95 years old and you're gonna make these movies again?
Hey.
And I was like, yo, you know what? At the end, I was like, You actually fixed you fixed Rambo 3, and you got rid of that stupid Tommy Morrison crap. I said he actually salvaged both of the movies, I think.
Yo, Rambo though was nuts. He was just knocking niggas off.
Yo, he was
I heard there was a lot of gore in that movie.
Dude,
hell yeah.
Rambo. Every other Rambo, he'd be like, arrow, boom, blow up, and that's it. No, this motherfucker jumped on this fucking gun, this Jeep with a Gatling gun, and was blowing motherfuckers' heads clear off. And
my nigga.
Body split in half.
Fuck, no. Fuck that. When that random ass VC guy was just sitting there on the lookout, and Rambo came up behind him and was like double his size, grabbed him by the top of his head and cut his head clean the fuck off with like a goddamn Bowie knife. I was done. He cut that dude's head smooth the fuck off, like neck, and then he proceeded to open him up like a goddamn can opener, and then yanked his head off. And I was like, yo,
I remember that shit.
Like, Rambo just, what the fuck? Dude, I mean, it was just like he just came up behind him. He was like double this dude's size. Like he came up to probably like his fucking shoulders, and he just grabbed his little ass. I was like, wow, this is about to go real bad for that boy.
Yo, Zalgo, you hearing me?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
What's up, man?
He was too boo.
Yo, you sound tired as hell. Like usually you be upbeat and cheerful. Now you like, what's up?
I'm like so totally at work. I had to just oversee some server upgrades for my boss. So I've been at work since like 10, and it's like fucking 3:43 right now. And I'm still at the main office building.
Damn. I'm gonna pray for you, brother. That's
it's 3:43. It's only 4:43 here.
Really?
Yeah,
smart
and
guy.
my boss is calling me back. Oh, I gotta mute this. Give me a second, guys.
Good job.
This nigga got a smart guy ringtone. I'm done.
Meanwhile, in America, we're laughing at your ass. Nigga, was that smart guy, nigga? Like Taj Mowry, nigga? You serious?
Oh man.
Funny thing is, he's a lot smoother than motherfucking Nick Cannon is. That nigga Nick Cannon though, the corniest cornball ever be had.
Nick Cannon stopped being smooth when he managed to do. Nick Cannon stopped being smooth when he secured that Mariah Carey ass. Even though that was old ass, that was some Mariah Carey ass.
He was never smooth, nigga.
I never said hey, whatever he had, he worked that shit, and his hustle paid off. His hustle paid off.
Man, I got a boy who tapped Mariah when he was in fucking high school and shit.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
yeah. I was like, man, was it? But nothing like she was now. Nothing.
You want me to say you got something crazy? You know, my brother, he could have dated Alicia Keys when he was in high school with her.
He should have.
And didn't. Why?
But no.
Right.
Well, he was so focused on his artwork.
Oh, okay.
By the way, he's LaShawn Thomas. He's the co-director of the Bulldogs animated series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, season 4.
And he's also the co-director of Black Dynamite.
Yo, but season 4
So,
of
he's my blood
Bulldogs
brother.
2015, nigga.
And that nigga used to play Tekken.
And he also used to play Tekken. And got me into games. But yeah.
So, you can reach out to him and say, there's this show called the On Blast Show that likes to get guests on that game that are involved in things.
Yeah, I miss him. I ain't gonna front on that. I haven't seen him in years.
I will definitely hit him up and I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, definitely, man. I you know what? Fucking, I guarantee. I guarantee you. Besides me, there's about 9 million other Boondock fans here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's the shit.
I will definitely look into that for next week, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, definitely without a doubt. Now,
hopefully he has time for his brother.
It's funny. I don't know if I told this. I used to work at the Bloomberg building on fucking 53rd and Lexington, and I used to chill with this dude that was a window washer. In the morning we drink coffee. And he used to tell me, "Yo, Jay-Z's my cousin. Jay-Z's my cousin." And I was like, "Man, you just a lie." I said, "Yeah, Jay-Z's my cousin too."